Terrie. Thank you for having me on your show. And yes, to answer your question about how I felt about Randy being inducted into the Hall of Fame. First of all, I think it was a surprise to everybody. We were not expecting anything like that, and it's what a wonderful honor, so deserving for Randy. But people ask me what do I think? Well, to think about it means that I have to be analytical. So my analysis of why, how, and why, and all of that, and this is just beyond what a deserving tribute to Randy's music and his legacy and everything, and as a human being. I think if you analyzing it, which would mean to answer your question, why do I think? Okay, this is how I see it. You have a period, let's say in the 70s, where Eddie Van Halen was the last shredder in a rock band, for rock band to be signed, right? Okay, after that, in came punk and new wave. Okay, and what happened was that we, meaning Quiet Riot with the Randy Rhoads version, we were in Los Angeles during that period trying to get a record deal and develop the band and so on. And none of the bands of our of our musical style, our genre, were getting the attention from the labels. And but it took Randy to actually leave LA, Quiet Riot, and join Ozzy in England, who already had a record deal, where the scene, the metal scene, was the new wave of British metal was buzzing, was building up. Bands like Judas Priest, bands like Iron Maiden, Def Leppard, who I actually tour with Ozzy, Motorhead. Randy was a major part. If I look at it, let's see, from that whole metal thing, Randy was the lead shredder, the lead classical influence composer, something that, him coming from a musical family, teachers. Randy was a teacher. He had all these incredible qualifications that a lot of musicians did not have growing up in a musical family. That was at the essence of Randy Rhoads. So here you have Eddie Van Halen, the last of the shredders of the 70s, and here you have the first shredder of the 80s, opening up the doors for future shredders of the 80s to it's kind of like a validation to that musical genre.